Area School District. Over the road.
Please close the door when you're done. For the property located within the R1 zone at 301 Old River Road with special exception to construct a 3-story, 20,850 square foot addition onto the school and to allow parking on a lot other than that containing the principal use. A variance to increase the maximum allowable building height from 35 feet to 2.5 stories, increase to 51 feet, 3 stories. A variance to increase the maximum allowable driveway width from 20 feet increase to 32 feet. Variances to increase the maximum allowable number of access driveways permitted along a lot line from 2 driveways increase to 3 driveways. Variance to reduce the minimum distance between driveways from 40 feet decrease to 21 feet. And a variance to waive 105 parking spaces relative to the proposed addition. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I guess everyone here is for this case to testify. Okay.
Why don't we do it the same way that we did with the other case, because there are probably going to be multiple people asking to oppose it. So we'll start off with the applicant's presentation. Then after that, if anyone wants to cross-examine any of the particular applicants with their testimony, they have the opportunity. And then any of the opposition present their own testimony on behalf of their position. Is that acceptable to everybody?
That is,
Okay. Names and addresses.
Okay, I guess does everyone swear your clients?
yes, please.
Okay, please raise your hand. Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. We'll start off with identification.
Patrick Endler, Gordon Lawson.
Nicholas Argot, Gordon Lawson. Rey Wendalowski, solicitor for the Wilkes-Barre Area School Board.
Jude Cooney, A plus E Group.
Thank you. Mr. McCormick, as you know, we're here for the planning commission meeting this afternoon. I'm happy to report as the first step in our process that the planning commission, by unanimous vote, had voted with 2 conditions to recommend the plan to the zoning board. And those 2 conditions were to ensure that the district was able to memorialize at least with the city of Wilkes-Barre for the use of the minor parking area if the zoning board would approve the variance request, and also a request that we clarify in writing the ability to use a walkway in the minor park area coming from the minor park parking lot to the school property.
And the parkway just in relation to the title, in relation to any possible issues involving the minor trust, which is the establishment entity of the minor park, as I understand.
Yes, and both those conditions were acceptable to the district, and we pursue both those with regard to the continuing process of obtaining approval.
For the record, I'm the solicitor for the planning commission that accurately represents the planning commission recommendation.
These photos of the,
Yes, they are, Mr. Harris.
yeah, like the photos as exhibit.
All the photos will be grouped as one.
Yes.
Thank you.
And so for all documents that have been previously submitted with your application also be included. My application is
Exhibit 1.
yes.
That would be acceptable. Start off by having Mr. Endler provide the board an overview of the project, and then we'll get into the specific details of our request for special exceptions and variances.
Okay, thank you. I think you know that the Wilkes-Barre School District embarked on a district-wide feasibility study that studied all their facilities, potential sites, grade alignment, maintenance program, and so forth. Concurrent with that, they were doing financial analyses and curriculum planning as well. And they selected an option that includes a K-8 facility at the Kistler property at the corner of Old Road and Richmont in South Wilkes-Barre. The idea there being to provide similar programming to what they currently do at the Solomon Plains facility, which is also a K-8 facility. The project is a significant investment for the building, which is 40 years old, improves safety, as well as addresses the district's goals for curriculum and financial matters. A little bit of background on the building information. The addition, the rendering that is here to my right, is taken from the minor park side of the facility. That would be the rear of the existing building. So the existing building, as I'm pointing to here, is shown in white, and the addition is shown in color to the rear. The addition is very deliberately placed in that location for a couple of reasons. There's two distinct pieces of the addition. Again, to my right is the 3-story classroom addition, and to the left is the 1-story gymnasium addition on the building. The reason it's placed in that location is so that this classroom wing will be a separate 7th and 8th grade wing, so that the 7th and 8th graders spend most of their time in this area, and they have convenient and direct access to the cafeteria, which is located here. They will also have convenient and direct access to the gymnasium, as I said, which is located here. And the elementary students as well have convenient and direct access to both the cafeteria and the gymnasium. So the intent is to minimize the crossing of elementary students with 7th and 8th grade students during the course of the normal day. The addition has 24 classrooms, office, faculty rooms, as I said, a gym, and dedicated toilet rooms for the 7th and 8th graders. The 7th and 8th grade wing is designed to accommodate a population of 290 students with 10% growth. The existing elementary school houses 916 students. So when you add in a potential of 10% growth, we're looking at a student occupancy for the entire facility of approximately 1,330 students. The adult occupancy, if you will, faculty and staff in the building is 130. That's an increase of about 30 adults from who are currently in the building from a faculty and staff standpoint. There's also a significant amount of renovations in the existing building that are planned, and include a bit of site work. So I'll touch on the site work from a very high level, and then Nick can talk a little bit more detail. So the site layout, the site plan which I'm showing now, has the Wilkes-Barre Road at the bottom of the drawing and Richmond Avenue at the far right. And so the reconfiguration of the site is designed to really improve traffic flow and parking. First is a new bus drop-off area at the front, which will be entered from Richmond and exited onto Wilkes-Barre Road. It will accommodate 12 buses in a one-way pattern, in a way that will not require any of the buses to back up at any time, which unfortunately they do now, and so it's a much safer layout. There's a drop-off loop which enters from Richmond Avenue. That's a one-way drop-off loop that runs nearly the entire length of the building on this side and exits back onto Richmond Avenue. That will be used for vans and the smaller buses that are used by the LIU and others, as well as parents. So we have over 300 lineal feet there of drop-off alongside the building. We have parking for 101 cars on the property. This parking lot along Richmond is completely reconfigured from what's there now. There's an additional parking area set to the rear of the building.
Mr. Chairman, can you explain to the board what the current bus drop-off and parking situation is in an area that you're describing now?
Sorry, I apologize, just for the record. Mr. White, who is an employee of the Wilkes-Barre School District, will be recusing himself. I apologize, I should have mentioned that at the beginning, I apologize. He is not participating in discussion as a member of the board, or review, and will not participate by any questioning, etc. He may, in fact, that's the one he may be leading, but also participating in recusal. So I want that on the record. Is there anybody else that has a recusal? All right, Mr. Burgo would be recusing himself also. Again, he hasn't talked about it other than the issue of recusal with me, possibility of it. He has 2 children who are employees of the Wilkes-Barre Area School District. He likewise will not be involved in any discussion and/or deliberations on this matter. I apologize that you already done any presentation. I apologize that I did not raise that.
Mr. McCormick, with regard to where we are now, and we have less than a quorum of the board considering the application, do we not? So I don't believe the board can conduct any business with less than a quorum on that issue, can we?
They may be able, I think that's an open issue about whether the board can conduct issue if they open with a quorum, whether they need a quorum for the purpose of the actual vote. I'm not gonna opine. one other board member who is not available today. If that is an issue or a potential issue for the applicant, the board can certainly, if they so desire, table this and until the next month. We have that right anyway because we don't have to make a decision within a certain period of time. And hopefully make available then a third party who may or may not, I don't know if he has any problems, but I know these two have pretty clear issues.
And again, nothing personal as to the remaining members of the board who are listening, I just want to
Take it.
from a perspective of being able to bind the board on a decision, I don't think a vote of less than the majority of quorum can do that. I know we have the same issue with the school board. We had enough abstentions because of conflicts, and you couldn't get the majority of the quorum to vote. I don't think we can get a positive or negative vote either way, unfortunately.
Well, then under those circumstances, then the board may want to table this until the next meeting, and then there may in fact be 5 people there at the board, and you may have 3 that are not in recusing.
Yeah, and again, you gentlemen are.
We had discussed this prior.
Fair, and you know, if you could do the vote and that would bind the board on the decision, I'd have no problem with proceeding, but I think under the law, we can't get anything done today because there's not a majority of the quorum to vote either way. Unfortunately.
I'm going to make a motion that we table this to the next meeting in August. Do I have?
I'll second it. I'll second it. Need a vote. Need a vote. Need a vote.
Can I have a vote on this?
You can vote on the table if you're not voting on the substance. Yeah, so this table there.
It's embarrassing you. Council embarrassing.
Who puts them up there?
The mayor and we sign off on it.
So, like, he puts them up, you just have to vote on it.
2.5 hours since it's already. Yeah, we have to prove the board's change. Now, these guys will also accept the one, Vaughn.
Yeah, I didn't know. Who is he?
He actually managed us to make sure it's 4 years ago. And Tony George, he had been in second place.